Hello, so I'd like to do a little video about the 4 best pieces to learn from beginner to kind of intermediate. And they are, first one, the Moonlight Sonata. Second one, or as you learn that, you learn Schubert's Impromptu No. 3 of Opus 90. So they're both quite easy for a non-player to get his or her fingers around. Then the third one, the Pathétique Sonata, start with the second movement and then the other 2 movements, and then finally Schubert's 4th Impromptu, Opus 90. And then to put them together, it gives a nice 4 of the beginning of the Pathétique, going on to the Moonlight, and then the Schubert Impromptu No. 3, and then No. 4. And I think it works really well from beginner to intermediate, or thereabouts, my level at the moment basically. And you don't need to have had any I think experience before learning, for starting the Moonlight and going up to the Schubert. So I'll just play briefly a part of each one to show you what I mean. But I'll play the beginning of every movement and the beginning of each of those 2 impromptus. So that's Moonlight Snarter, very easy to begin with. Okay, and then after that you can go on to the middle movement. That's all on one page. And then the final movement is also doable, not at the speed of something like Kissing, but because it's just scale, so you can do it very slowly. Etc. The only difficult bit in that third movement is are these bits here. Oh, sorry, yeah. But as you can see, they also repeat a lot, and so they're also doable. But those are the more difficult bits. Those, I think, 4 in total sections. There are 2 in the first sort of half of that last movement, and 2 at the last half. So, so that's also a doable movement. You know, even the last bits are also basically working on basic sort of arpeggiated things like this. You just practice them slowly. You can do it from not knowing any piano. It's just the same as the first movement, really, if you do it slowly. Yep, so. But I'll do the whole thing slowly so you can see what I mean. bit faster. bastard. Just keep your little finger down on that, it's fine. This is also easy. So the whole thing is doable. Then after that, and at the same time as that, you do the Schubert impromptu number 3, which is also very easy, and the hands don't move much at all. You can play it without looking too much at your hands. So these pieces are all, I think, doable for someone who doesn't want to read the music, and maybe hasn't got the time to learn to read music. You can memorize all of these 4 pieces very, very easily. So yeah, this impromptu. It's difficult to play correctly, of course, and with like somebody like Horowitz with that kind of. But to play it just note for note, it's very easy as well. The hand just doesn't move at all. It's very easy, very nice to play, and makes a nice sort of antidote to the Moonlight Sonata, which is all in minor. This is a nice major work. It's a flat E flat, sorry, a G flat major, and the Moonlight Sonata is in C sharp minor, except for the middle movement, which is D flat major, and then the next two with the Pathétique and the 4th impromptu. So Pathétique again is so easy. The first movement, the middle movement is very easy. The first movement is actually very easy. Watch this. Well, once you've learnt this bit, which is all pretty easy as well, very, very slow. Then the fast bits are very easy again to do slowly and build it up, like the Moonlight Snarter. So that is very easy. And the next bit, easy. Also very easy. Simple, and this bit here is also easy. is the most difficult bit of this movement, but it's quite doable. Repeat, that's quite easy to do as well. This bit is lovely and easy as well. So that's quite easy and really lovely to play as well. This is a simple. It just repeats and it ends like this. Ending with the very same chord that it all begins. So I would recommend the first way to start this movement is with this lovely and very easy passage. Do it slowly and work up with the metronome. Carry on. And then the last piece is Schubert's Fourth Impromptu, also very simple. Just a lot of repeating things, and it's A B A A B A, and it's exactly the same. He's running scales are exactly the same. The second and the third section. So the first section, then the middle section, and the first section repeats exactly again, except the very last couple of tacts So just do it as slowly as that and build up. And so forth, and the middle movement is very easy as well. I'm a bit rusty at that, but those four pieces, they go together very well, and yeah, it's, I would recommend it to everybody to teach their children those four pieces. Teach yourself as well, though, because I've thought a lot about it, and they go together very well. And those last two, I think, are a bit more difficult than the Moonlight Sonata and the third impromptu. They're also much better, of course, but it's just my opinion. So go for it. So I completely mucked up that impromptu, but it's definitely very easy and doable. Have fun. Have fun.